Hello students, in this video we are going to see about the text alignment for technical seminar paper. We are going to discuss the following topics. First one is page margin setup, next one is header footer setup, page number insert, paragraph alignment, fonts alignment, text alignment, size alignment, line spacing, aligning the text, how to align the whole chapter, then numbering these tables and figures, how to take the references, and finally how to align the references. One by one we will see with an example. So I have one example text here which one of your friend has sent to us. I am going to align this one by one I am going to align this. So the first one happens to be this page margin setup. In a document, in a Word document, what is the size of that top margin, left margin, right margin and bottom margin that you are going to set up. So for this you will go here, you will go to this page layout and you click here, page layout, and you click here. First you will get the margins. Okay, so in this margins few computers may contain the measurements in centimeter, few may contain the measurements in inches. If it is centimeter, you fix like this: top is equal to 2.5 centimeter, bottom is also 2.5 centimeter, left is 2.5 centimeter, right is also 2.5 centimeter. So all these things, top, bottom, left, right, it should be 2.5 centimeters. Okay, suppose instead if your word contains measurements in inches, okay, for example it can be like this. So I will change and show it to you. Suppose here instead of centimeter we have it in inches. Okay, so again you go to this page layout, click here. So it need to be top is equal to 1, bottom is equal to 1, left is equal to 1, right is equal to 1. So then after this click OK. Now it contains what? This document, the margins of this documents are top 1, bottom 1, left 1 and right 1. Okay. After this you need to select the particular page also. So for this again you go to this page layout and click there, go to this paper, so and select it as A4 paper, because we are going to take the printouts in A4 paper. To select this A4 paper, automatically width and height of the paper it will take. Okay, so this happens to be what the second adjustment is. Third adjustment is header and footer setup. You go to the third option here called layout. It contains header is equal to 0.5, footer is equal to 0.5. Once it is correct, you click OK. So with this, page setup is over, header and footer setup is over, even what is that page, that is also over. So we have covered this these 2 points. Okay, we have covered this 2 points. Okay, then after this page number insert. So this happens to be what the next thing is. You insert the page number. So first of all I will show it here in this document how to align this things and all. So I am going to this page layout, click it here. So it contains margin as top is equal to 1, bottom is equal to, everything is at 1, and finally paper, here it is letter is there. I am going to change it to A4 paper. Okay, paper selection is over. Then layout, header is equal to 0.5, footer is also 0.5. Okay, so this work is over. After this, so the next work is I need to insert the page numbers. Okay, what I am going to do is, so in this document I am going to click insert here. I am going to click insert. In this, so many things are there. You can insert a picture, you can insert a table, all those things. Here you can see insert page numbers. If you click it, you will get some options. We are going to insert the page numbers in the bottom. So I am going to select this bottom option. In this also, in the bottom, second option called bottom center. So if I click this, automatically it will come here. Okay, page number has been what? inserted. So this page number, so if you close this, here you can see this, there is one page number, 1 is there. Okay, suppose you want to start the page number from 9 or 10 like this, because already you will have the front page, bona fide certificate, abstract, all these things are there. You need to start from, for example, you need to start from 5, or you need to start from 9. So what you're going to do is, here in this page number, you double click it, go to this page number, okay, and format page numbers. You can see this top page number, everything is there. Then what? Format page numbers. If you click, you can get it. Okay, here in the last option you have start from. Okay, suppose if I give 5, then after that if I click OK, which means it will start from page number 5. So here the next page is 6, next page is 7, like this it goes. Okay, so first I will insert the page numbers. Where I will insert? On bottom of the page. In bottom also it is in center. After inserting that, what I will do is, I will select that page number. I will go to this page number menu once again. In this format page numbers, I will click where I am going to start. I will. Okay. In few Word documents, page numbers will be in ABCD or else in Roman letters. Here number format you need to select. By default we are having 1, 2, 3. Suppose if it is there like this, ABCD is there, you come and select as 1, 2, 3. Automatically your page number will change to that is what where you want to start. From that it will go on start. Instead, if you want to have this ABCD, just change it. Okay. So with this page number insert work is over. After this, next one is paragraph alignment. So this work is also over. In this paragraph alignment, what may happen is, I'm having so many paragraphs, right? So here there is one different space is there. Here space is not there. So paragraph, that is what it is not correct. So what I will do is, I will use a key called Control A. So why it is Control A means it will select all the text. It will select all the text. After this, I am going to right click here. Right click here. There is one thing called paragraph. Click it here. Here you can see this. Before 0 is there. After 8 point is there. Multiple is there. You go to this spacing area. You make it as this as 0 and this as single. Okay, so in spacing, before is equal to 0, after is equal to 0. In line spacing, single, after that you click. So automatically everything the line spacing will be 1. It will get converted in as line spacing as 1. After this, here in the end you can see this, it has not been aligned properly. Here you can see this, it has not been aligned in a proper manner. So what you will do is, so already you have selected the whole document. Even if you have not selected, again use this key Control A to select everything and go and click this button, which is nothing but what? Justification, or else you can use Control J shortcut. Okay, click this. Now you can see this, the text has been aligned in a proper way. So with this paragraph alignment is also over. Then you need to go for fonts alignment, text alignment and size alignment. Okay. So what you will do is, fonts, all the documents need to be, the whole contents need to be in Times New Roman fonts. Okay. Size maximum it need to be in 12. In few areas it will be 14 and few areas it will be 16. Where it is, I will tell you. Okay, so again what I am going to do is, I am going to select the whole document by using a key called Control A. Here I am going to change like this. Here I am having Times New Roman. If I click, the whole document has been converted into, all the document has been converted into Times New Roman font, and I am going to change this to 12. So everywhere if you click, you can see this, the fonts is Times New Roman and the size is 12. Okay, with this the font has been changed, the font size has been changed. Okay, and the next one is, so font, text alignment, okay, all these things it is over. Next one is line spacing. Okay, next one is line spacing. Then start. Okay, we will do like this. First we will do some sort of chapter alignment. We will take one chapter, we will align, and it will automatically, we will cover this line spacing and text alignment. So this is the document one of your friend has mailed me to align it. I am going to use it as an example. Okay, so the first one, all the things starts with a chapter name. So what I am going to do is, this is a chapter name, this need to be in capital letters. So I am going to select this, here I am going to change this to uppercase. Okay, after this I am going to make this one as bold. Then chapter name, the size of this need to be 16. So I am going to change it here. Previously it was 12, so I am going to change it as to 16. Enter it and keep it in the center. Okay, first work is over. Press 1, enter. After this, chapter name. So chapter 1 happens to be, chapter 1 contains the name. Name of the chapter is introduction. So again, I am going to select this. Introduction happens to be the name of the chapter. I am going to make it as bold. Here it need to be, the size need to be 14. I am going to change it as 14 and again bring it to the center. So it has come. Okay, after this, one more. Okay, so here you can see this, in between these two one space should be there, then this. Okay, even you can have one space or two space also, no problem. So the chapter 1 or chapter 2, it need to be again Times New Roman, bold, size is 16. Chapter name, Times New Roman, bold, its size is 14. Below to this, all are 12 size. Same Times New Roman, all are 12 size. So here what I am going to do is, I am going to select this. Okay, I am going to select this. Again I am going to convert this into uppercase, make it as bold. Here I am going to align this. Just I will use one tab here, that's all. Okay, one tab. After this, it need to start like this. Okay, where this general starts, there it has to be what? An intrusion detection, it has to start. And this one, this running text, it need to be in 1.5 spacing. If you have continuous like this, it will not be a good look. So it need to be in 1.5 spacing. So I am going to right click here. I'll get the paragraph. Here go to this line spacing. Click, select this line spacing as 1.5. Click OK. Here you can see this. Okay. Suppose you feel that this paragraph is very big. You want to break this into 2. Okay. So click here somewhere. Enter. Okay. Automatically you can see this. You can see this, where this an intrusion detection system starts, there an IDS is composed also starts. Okay, you can break this in the same way. So I am going to select this, that is what, this happens to be 1.1, this happens to be one heading, and this is 1.2 happens to be another heading. So what I am going to do is, I am going to select this, make it as bold. Okay, 12 size is there. Use this, a tab to store it here. After this line, the main aim of intrusion detection system, it also from this line. Okay, you can see this, where H starts, T also starts. After this, here what, this line spacing, it need to be 1.5. So right click this, go to this paragraph, in line spacing, select as 1.5. Okay. Suppose if you feel that text is very big, you click it here. Somewhere you click it. For example, it is too big, right? So I will use it here. During the late 90s. Okay. One paragraph, the big paragraph has been broken into one more thing. Here also it is too big. where shall we? Okay, here I can use this. Okay, like this. This happens to be the alignment of one chapter. So here this chapter name is introduction. 1.1 represents the general. 1.2 represents the history. There is one more thing here called chapter 2. So up to this chapter 1 ends, chapter 2 need to start from the fresh page. So I will go on, press the enter. So I will go on, press the enter so that it starts from the fresh page. Here is what it is, a fresh page. Again, what chapter name? It need to be in capital letters. I'm going to convert this into uppercase. Capital letters. It need to be bold. Okay, it is in Times New Roman. Size is 16. So enter this as 16 and keep it in center. You give one space. What is the name of the chapter? Name of the chapter is Intrusion Detection Systems. So select this, make it as bold, change this to uppercase, and size need to be 14. Click 14 and keep this one as in center. After this, give 1 or 2 spaces, no problem. Okay. Then, so you can see this in chapter 2, the first subheading starts with 2.1. Here you can see this in chapter 1, the first subheading starts with 1.1, which means in chapter 1, this happens to be the first subheading. So 1.1, first chapter, first subheading. This is 1.2, first chapter, second subheading. Here, this is one here, second chapter, first subheading. So it is 2.1. Select this, bold. Again what? Place it here, use the tab, and after this is also what? A tab. Okay. So then we need to go for this line spacing. Right click, go to the paragraph, line spacing, it is 1.5. Click OK. So this is over. Okay. Then it is what? 2.2. So second paragraph, second subheading of second chapter. So I'm going to select this, bold. Okay. So uppercase, already uppercase is there. So I'm going to keep it marker here, use this and this one. So again right click, go to this paragraph, it needs to be 1.5. Okay. So like this we will continue. Okay. So there is 2.3 is there, 2.2, 2.3 is there. It goes like this. Then there is one more differentiation we need to show. If this is 2.2, it is over. 2.3 is this one. Okay, host based IDS. So I am going to select this. This is first convert this into uppercase. Then make it as bold. Keep it here. Just after this, tick. Okay. So then after this, what? Right click this paragraph. Go to line spacing 1.5. It is over. Now there is one more thing called 2.3.1. Here you can see this advantages of host-based intrusion detection systems. It comes under 2.3.1, which means, so this is this advantages of host-based intrusion detection systems happens to be the subheading of this 2.3. So that is why it has been termed as 2.3.1. Here what I will do is simply select this. I will make it as bold. I will not convert this text into uppercase because it is a subheading. It is a subheading of another one subheading. So simply what it is, just what it is bold. I will not convert this into uppercase. Suppose instead if it is 2.3 or 2.4, I will convert this into uppercase. To remember this, the best thing is, suppose in numbering only 2 numbers are there. Here you can see this 2 and 3 is there. Here also 2 and 2 is there. If 2 numbers are there, then at that time you need to make that as uppercase. More than 2 numbers are there. You can see this 2.3.1, three numbers are there. Don't convert this into uppercase, just to make it bold. With that it will be over. Then I am going to select this. So I am going to select this here. You take one common bullet here, any one bullet you take it here, that need to be used throughout your text. And again what, right click, go to paragraph, go to line spacing, 1.5, click, it will be over. Okay, so like this we will we will align the text by using these rules. Okay, very important point you need to know, remember is chapter, it need to be 16 in size. A chapter name, it need to be in 14 in size. Below to that, everything need to be in 12. You have to see this size. This is also 12. This is also 12. This is also 12. Everything is what? 12. Okay. Then comes a term called, I think, line spacing we have covered. Text alignment we have discussed. Chapter alignment also we have discussed. Last one is table numbers and figure numbers. Again, if I go here, there is one diagram is there, there is another one diagram is there, two diagrams are there. How I am going to give this numbers for this diagram is, remember, a diagram or else a table should not be as such without the numbers. It need to contain the numbers. Okay. For example, the name for this diagram happens to, for example, it is IDS. For example, it is IDS. Where it comes in the chapter number 2. In chapter number 2, this happens to be the first diagram. So I am going to write like this: FIGURE figure. This figure is in second chapter, and this happens to be the first figure. So it is what, 2.1. In second chapter, first figure, the name of that figure happens to be IDS. Make it as bold and place it in the center. That's all. Your work is your work is over. Okay, your work is over. And if you take this diagram, this is also this diagram. This is also in second chapter, whereas this is the second diagram. So what I am going to do is figure. This figure is in second chapter, and this happens to be the second diagram. So it is what, figure 2.2, and it is post based IDS. If it is in center, it is also what, diagram is also in center. Yeah, it is over. Like this, I will give numbers to the figures. Suppose instead of numbers we have tables. For tables also we are having some names. So what I will do is table 2.1. After that, the table name. Table 2.2. Then what? The name of the table. Like this I will follow. Okay. So hope you know how to numbers the table as well as the figures. And a very important point in making this technical seminar report is, you need to have at least 10 references in your chapters. At least 10 references. Okay. So how to take the references? You go to this. You go to your running text. Here you can see this. Suppose there is one a term called an intrusion detection system is used to detect all types of malicious traffic and computer usage. So this is the text. This text is not yours. Okay, someone has written this definition. So what you are going to do is, you are going to select this. You are going to select this text. Then copy this text. Go to Google. Okay. Here you are going to type like this: www.google.com/scholar. Enter. /scholar. You will get Google Scholar. Just paste the text which you have copied and click the search. You will get so many. You will get so many things. Okay. In this, suppose you want to take this as references. Here you can see two quotes are there, two quotes. So two inverted commas are there. If you take the mouse near to that, it will show it as cite. Okay, click that. Okay, you will get so many things. In this, you take this one as Chicago. You take this one. Again, you copy this. Come to your document. In the references section. You go and paste. Okay, after this, you convert this into Times New Roman. Size is 12. Okay, and after this, for example, if I give the number as 1, okay, this as for example the number as 1, what I am going to do is here I am going to cite like this, which means in the first reference I got this text, I got this idea. Meaning of 1 is this refers to this reference number 1. It contains a paper. In that paper, this text or else this idea is available. Okay. And second, for example, firewall is one of the popular protection technique. Here I am going to select like this. Again what? Again you copy the text. Go to this Google Scholar. Okay. You paste the text and start search. Okay. You will get something. Okay, go to this inverted commas, click, you go to Chicago, you select that, right click, copy, come to your diagram. Okay, come to your diagram. In the references section, you go and paste that. After this, convert this references into Times New Roman. Font size is 12. Okay, and this happens to be the second one. So what I am going to do is click this. Okay. This is the second one. So I will come here once again. I will come to this text. I will put 2 square brackets 2, which means firewall technique is one of the popular protection techniques which is being used to protect the network. This idea, this point, I got it from reference 2. Okay, this is the meaning. Like this, you have at least 10 references. Okay, in your whole document, not in each chapter, at least in whole document you have at least 10 references. Okay, and finally, what you need to have is references alignment. So you know how to take the references alignment. Okay. So what you will do is we will go to this references section. It need to be in separate page. So I will take this into a separate page. So here different references. Again, this is the topic. So select this, convert this into uppercase, make it as bold, make it as 14 and keep it in center. Okay, so these are all the references. I have some 11 references. I will remove certain things so that you can understand. For example, I am having 8 references. What I will do is, first I will select all these things, select all the references. Then I will go here in numbering section. In numbering section, it need to be in closed format, closed bracket format. Here you can see this. Here I will show it here. Here you can see this. We have used here. We have in first chapter. Here we have used square brackets 1, square brackets 2. This format need to be followed. This format need to be followed here. Whereas it comes simply about 1, 2 and all, it need to be like this. Okay, it need to be like this. 1, then 2. It need to be in this. So what you will do is, you will select all those things. Okay, you select here, you can see this. I have selected all these things. I will go to this numbering. In this there is no here I am having one what we call that one as bracket, but it need to be in square bracket. So I will select this. Sorry, I will select this. I will go to define number format. Define number format. I will click it here. So it contains like this. It contains number format. It contains one dot. I am going to remove the dot. This side one square bracket. This side one another one square bracket. Click OK. So you can see this automatically it has get changed to this format. Okay. So I will repeat once again. Don't get confused. It is like this. Okay. Now what you will do is you will select all these things. You will select all the references. You will go to the numbering. Somewhere the numbering will be there. Go to this define new number format. There, whatever be the format you have, just either it is bracket or else some dot is there. You remove that. In the beginning, you have what one square bracket. Then you will have the number. Then close that square bracket. Click OK. So you will get this numbers. Okay. After this, if you want, you can give spaces between each references, or else if you doesn't want to give, simply what it will be like this, or else what it will be something like this. So you will have a better look for your document. So it will be like this. So like this. Here you can see how the reference has been changed. Okay. So by following these guidelines, you can align the whole technical seminar report. Okay. So after aligning this, you send me to my email. Just I will verify. Then I will give it. I will give the green signal to you that you carry on. You go and take the printout, attach this printout with that bona fide certificate, front page bona fide certificate, abstract, contents and all, and make it as a document and submit. Okay. So hope this will help you in aligning the text. Any doubts, you can send it as comments, or else you send it in WhatsApp. We will think of it. Okay. Thank you. Bye.